Should I go and deal with the shaman first? Oh, you know what? Maybe. Oh, I think that is in fact the shaman. I think we took on that priest before we were meant to. Huh. Noted. Was the game saving? Yes, it was. Okay then. Oh, let's get around this way. Crab friend, you can stay crab friend for now. Count your lucky stars. Are you... Do you have a pink name? Are you terrifying? Am I well enough hidden here? Hello? Oh, God. You are, in fact, terrifying. Nope, not happening. Whoop, 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 whoop. Nice try. I cannot go for too many attacks on you. It's too dangerous. I need to be careful with my attacks. Sparing. Otherwise you will punish me. Okay, starting to get somewhere now. The cautious route is paying off. But that can so easily go astray if I let it. So let's keep things going. Nope. Okay. I've learnt your attack patterns. Take that, you scoundrel, you. The other one was just called Priest, though, wasn't it? Grab that to jump. The other one was just called Priest, I'm fairly certain. Still a hard dispel. Need another level up before I would take that on, I think. But yeah, I should check out Astronaut again. I have been kind of feeling the pull. I really enjoy that game. It's the right level of minutia to manage. I know that sounds odd, but you know, like, why would you like minutia? But I don't know. I enjoy having things to do. Actually, we're going to go over there and we're going to deal with you. I think that was part of my plan. Uh-oh. You've spotted me. Let's not play. Uh-oh. Let's not deal with a bog thrash just yet. What the heck are you doing? Uh-oh, 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 ouch. Also, ouch. No. Not dealing with that. Let me take out the ads first. You should be relatively easy to manage once your friends are gone. Nope. There we go. I'll attack you through the tree. There we go. Greater charge warding string. But yeah, that attack, wherever it unleashed into the tree, seemed to really glitch out the sounds for a little bit. Sorry about that, everyone. Tank the aggro, Bone Man. Yeah, pretty much. +1 to sorcery abilities is actually kind of good. We have a lot of those. It may be worth us taking something that gives sorcery, all sorcery abilities a buff.
Such antipathy between them, Ferrara and Famor. Ferrara filled with life in bloom, and the bloody bones with rot and scorn. How terrible is their grapple when they both meet their ends.
Okay. Average I'll take on. Nope. But that'll do. Hey, Akira. Thank you so much for the 22 months. We've had a couple of 22s today. How bizarre. What does it mean, chat? What does it mean? I could use my reckoning mode on some of the items, I guess. It's definitely available to me. What did you do a little less than 2 years ago that caused folks to sub? That's true. What was I playing 2 years ago? Okay. Well, that's way down from what I'm doing. I mean, it's a nice one. Forged by Varani Smith for Alofa Rhymekiss, a legendary explorer and raider of Frostbreak Sea. Oh, that's definitely going in the... No, I don't want it. That's definitely going in my junk pile to be sold later. Oh, poop. That was not something I was expecting. Are you one of the big uns? No, you are not. There's a couple of Ettins in there, though. I'm not really sure I want to try them all on, but I've got my reckoning mode available. Alright. Let's draw them out. Try and remove the wolves quickly if I'm able to. That way they're not going to be a problem for me. Nope. Nope. Absolutely not going to happen. Okay, Ettin War Priest. You sound terrifyingly bad. So let's just murder you as quickly as I'm able. I'm not even stunning you in reckoning mode. Is very scary. Okay, there's one down. Do I have time for another? It's possible. Remotely possible I have time for another. There's an Ettin Shaman. It isn't nearly as high level. Okay, go in for the kill. Okay, big sword. Let's get a nice big number, please. 100% on both their EXP. Okay, you need to stop. Rude. Okay, that was a good use of reckoning, though. The War Priest going down was huge. Really? Well, no. Actually, not bad. I'm disappointed by the loot, I'm not going to lie, but... Oh well. Can't have everything. You definitely do, like, get a feel for where things are going to be. Like, oh, that little corner on there, I bet they've hidden a chest. Oh, about 2 years ago was Starfield and 7 Days to Die. Oh, actually, yeah, it might have been Starfield about 2 years ago. Fair play. Winged Flames actually went and double checked. Yeah, that would have been around the right time for Starfield. Maybe people subbed to me out of pity because I was playing Starfield. I really wanted to like that game, and parts of it I really did like. But certain bits, like some of the quests, felt so divorced from the rest of the game. It was like certain quests were amazing and the writing was great, and then other parts were just empty and just what an interesting game it was. So very, very nearly great. Hello. Care you to fight me? I mean, you don't need to. But... oh. I see. It's a little bit too... You're scared of the puddle. Fair. Etin never learned how to swim. Big confused. Okay. He might drown. That's true. Yeah. See, certain quests I feel in Starfield were just really well written and really engaging the whole time. But it was such just pot luck whether you got good quests or whether you were at a part of the game which would bore you to tears. It's not a good place for a game to be, especially not like a big release. It was a shame. Right, we've got a bear down here as well. This is very curiously taking me in a direction I was not expecting to go. What we could do is we could grab what's left on here, go down there, and then move through here. I could possibly go and deal with that Etin Shaman. Honestly, I could deal with all of them, I guess. Suppose it's a thing I could do. I knew it. I felt it. I could smell the gubbins. Won't be too far from that, actually. Oh, I'm going to feel bad if I kill this bear. Oh, chat, you've no idea how it just lazily rolling around reminds me of Ares. Oh, that bear gets to live. I am being everything that I hate about humans. It's like, oh, you get to live because you're cute. The rest of these things, though, death. Food, death. But no. Well done, bear. You used... looked like Pet Ferret. It was super effective. Okay, now I know that there must be something truly terrible in that water for a bear to not be willing to swim. Yeah, I miss Aries too. I bet it did genuinely just remind me of the way that Ares would just kind of lazily lollop and roll around. No. Not great. You know what? Sure. Fine, let's fight. Come at me. Oh, damn it. I was not good at the come at me game. Let's take you on. Oh, that was bad. Never mind. There you go. At this rate, I'm going to have my reckoning mode back before I even go into Delark. That would be King Wenson, who we're not going to go and see right now. Oh, sorry, that's King. Oh, that's the expedition. Never mind. Kill the Ethan Shaman now. We could. Or we could go up here and kill whatever's on here instead. More Etins. Uh-oh. I've been spotted. There's two of them. That might be a bit more than I'm bargaining for. Get him through the wall. Your friend has left you to die. Divide and conquer. Nice try. Not this time. Okay. Well, that is honestly probably going to be a bigger fight. I think we go and kill that shaman.
Lord Ferrara, lover of summer, but more a lover of Luna. His sacrifice so unexpected, yet so fitting. Forfeiting himself so that she may survive. His cycle is ended, and so weep the maidens for the most august lover, most exalted hero.
Plus 3% damage with melee. That's only going to help us with the daggers, but I'll take it. Okay, how terribly dangerous are you? Eh. Not terribly. August lovers, yes. Not August lovers, though maybe that too. Quite a few down there. I think we come back there when I've got a bit of quite a bit of reckoning built up. Velinka says, executives at a resort ask you to murder an entire colony ship worth of people. The executives are immortal. I hated Starfield's quest. I will say again that in many ways, I think Morrowind was peak game mechanics. Obviously, quality of life, obviously graphically, they just kept getting better and better. But Morrowind for the overall game mechanics was the peak for me in terms of Bethesda. And it can be more or less summed up in the fact that you could completely soft lock your game by killing an integral story character, but the game would let you know. It would be like, yeah, you've screwed up fate. This world is doomed. You can keep playing if you want, or we can reset you back to the last save before you made it impossible to win the game. And I just the idea of that is amazing. Like, A, it lets you keep playing even if you have broken the world, and B, the moment you break the world, it says, hey, dude, just checking, did you mean to do that? Yeah, at the time, Morrowind was truly amazing. Do we want to take you on? I think so. It's just one. Am I going to try it? Yep. Go for it. Come on. I know you want to. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, he caught you on the wall. Very well. That'll do. We do need you to go down. Pony Boy is tanking that damage amazingly. Oh, that hurts. Bye, Soul. If that is your real name. Good lord, Bony Boy actually survived that. We should take face tanking that Etin. That Etin backhanded me through 3 separate alternate dimensions of life and death. Bony Boy's like, yeah, I mean, it hurts a bit, but I'm fine. I'll walk it off. You're embarrassing me in front of my friends. I've just decided at this point to only buy AAA titles after they've been out for like a year. Yeah, that's fair. I'll keep paying $10 to $15 for indie games that are better than $60. To be perfectly honest, I mean, Silksong is kind of humiliated. It's caused problems for some people. Okay, so Silksong has shown that games can be made cheaper. But I think it's a more nuanced conversation than that. I think the industry focuses on the wrong things. It's not that when a AAA studio makes a game, it's just inherently more expensive. It's not. It's just that they focus on the stuff that they don't need to focus on to make a great game that is beloved by lots and lots of people. But it has caused some awkward conversations. And the problem is that do you think the execs who are like taking back like 7-figure salaries are going to be the ones to get a pay cut? No, it's going to be the artist who's having to work 5 different jobs and do a bunch of not safe for work furry art on the side just to be able to pay rent, who's going to get the pay cut. Because games like Silksong scare studios and they cut back on the price of their games. They're not actually going to like, my worry is that every time an important lesson is shown to the gaming industry, because, and I'm singling out the gaming industry very specifically here, because it is such a huge thing. Like people spend enormous amounts of time on games now. Didn't used to be. That used to be Hollywood. But at this point, realistically, let's all agree, it's games. Games have completely supplanted, like, going to the cinema, Hollywood, all of that kind of stuff. When something like this happens, the wrong lessons get learned. Though perhaps that's very egotistical to say, or who am I to decide what lessons are the right lessons? But okay, that was not quite what I wanted. Maybe if I can just kill you quickly. One down. I'll take that. The other one doesn't seem to be too interested in coming to help, which I'm okay with. Hello. No! Okay, I need your help. You tank them, Bony Boy. No, come back! Come back! Oh, okay, fine. But, yeah, as I was saying, it's... it does feel like the sort of lesson they will learn will ultimately punish the wrong people. The people who are bloating the AAA industry, and the reason why it's like an £80 game, are not the ones who will feel the pinch when stuff like this happens. Windflame says, yeah, companies are also spoiled by the ability to hotfix over the internet. I remember Diablo 2 and StarCraft both being pushed back like a year or more because they weren't ready yet. Are we going to be able to take you on? I would love it if I could. So I fancy you're a war priest, aren't you? Hello! Oh, no, why did you go in there and have a fight with both of them? Oh, God, why? No! Whoop! Okay, running away. Come up here if you want to fight. Come fight me where I'm strong. Whoop! Oh, God, you've already killed Bony Boy. I'm doomed! Doomed! If you're able to kill Bony Boy that quickly, I am absolutely going to die. Bony Boy, help me! Okay, you got... No! Bony Boy, intercept! Intercept! Don't let him run away! God damn it. Run away! Okay, Bony Boy is... like... Okay. I mean, it works, I guess. Oh. Bony Boy's already dead. Why? He was the best of us. He was certainly better than me. Okay, it's kind of annoying to be up here. All I need is for one of you to not go back. But every time I do that, I almost kill myself. Come on. Is it even possible for me to snare you up here? Oh, I think I've got one. Yes, I think this is it. Have I got you? Yes. Okay, Bony Boy. You, me, and this Athen War Priest. Ugh. Okay, don't get hit by that ability, Bony Boy. It's very bad. Though I tanked that a lot better than I did with the other Athen Priest. Okay, never mind. Bony Boy's like, did you see what they did to me 5 seconds ago? You go into sound. Fair. Fair. Generally, I agree with that. But the players themselves are also their own greatest enemy. They expect too much. A major AAA title is much less likely to succeed at things like Hollow Knight and Stardew Valley expressly because of their size and resources. Yeah, you've got... It is a nuanced discussion for certain. Oh, I can't say I've got any... like I could list any times where a major studio has made something like Stardew Valley or even tried and then being asked, well, is that all you're gonna do? So, I mean, what you're saying makes sense. I'm just not sure I've witnessed it. Wow, I'm being really boring with the death animation system. I'm just always picking the same one for the acting. Hit level up. No. Maybe we keep that one. Yeah, you know what? We keep both of those as options to equip. Alright. Let's take this level up then. We've got the spelling. We've got persuasion. I can now start considering other things. I can go into stealth. I can go into alchemy. I can go into mercantile. I can go into lockpicking. I can build up my detect hidden, though we're quite far away from being able to do this. That would require level 16, and we're a decent ways away from it. I could push my persuasion a little bit further. What are we feeling? Alchemy and actually get resources, that's true. Blacksmithing and stop losing so many resources. It would bring me one more point closer to being able to do 4-component crafting. I think at that point I would be able to make gear better than what I've currently got. Now, to be fair, one of the ways that folk will play this is they will not put anything into alchemy, sagecraft, or blacksmithing except when they want to produce items, and then they will respec to max out those abilities. And yes, it costs tens of thousands of gold because you're having to go to a fate weaver to unbind your fate, so on and so forth. But that way you get the best gear that you could possibly make. Either that, I just keep pushing for detect hidden, persuasion, dispelling, and stealth. But you know what? I'm always picking things up. I think alchemy points right now would be worth it. Sure. As Demi, and in fact, as Nicodemus said, alchemy or sagecraft and start stockpiling components. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Well, actually, if I go for this, I can get infrequent, so I'd be able to break down. No, I will go with that. Sure. Right, so finesse. Finesse. We've got this. I put 1 point here. I now dump the rest of my points. Ooh, there we go. We've unlocked. Now I can get lunge past your foes with preternatural speed to attack them from behind. That's an ability, so I would probably use that a lot more. There's ice traps, the frost trap, or I can increase the virulence of my poison. Your extensive experience with poisons grants you a heightened resistance. Oh, sorry, increase my resistance to poison. Or I just dump it into the dagger skill. I'm not going to be using Shadow Strike, so let's go with Crossfire, sure. And I believe we're not far off this now. 25 in both, so I'm 1, 2, 3 levels away. Okay, yeah, keep with Arcanist. Now, in terms of moves, we've got a new one now, so let's go ahead and Crossfire. Stab, pause, stab. The delayed attack with the daggers is stabs and slices. Timing the second attack perfectly guarantees a critical hit. Right, so stab, pause, stab. Stab, pause. Okay. Right. The last Etin Shaman is down that away. So we would have to go meet with King Wenson. Well, I mean, we could. No, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go and take on the artifacts, the best route for that. You know, we're going to go south and then back up along the road. Good night, Wing Flames. You have a good sleep, mate. Thanks for dropping by. It was a pleasure. Also, if you had all your trains in yet, don't want to block them out. I'm okay with just spending on my on Fate Weaving just to get the training in. But no, I have. I've done all of the training that I can do in the areas that I've been to, at the very least. Persuasion, I've done. Which other ones have I done? I did Detect Hidden. Was it Stealth? I don't recall. Okay, wow. Really? You're now just common enemies now? Like, sorry, you're just white danger? Oh, how the mighty have fallen. I've got, I think it was, increased critical chance on stunned enemies is what I had. Oh, wait, I'm coming down here. Oh, you know what? Okay, yeah, never mind. I am going to King's Wenson's area, but I don't strictly need to go and talk with him. Well, I could, I guess. Oh, man, I'm seesawing on what I'm doing, but I may as well go and deal with this shaman. Now I'm here, eh? Though first, and indeed foremost... the Ballad's Oratory. Nope. Eye of the Storm. No. That's the rub. The Twist of Fate, major fate cards, etc. are permanent bonuses that by the time you respec may push the skill points too high to take advantage of getting trains. Oh, right. I'm not going to approach this run with such focus, though. But you are right. The Twist of Fate might actually make things a little bit too difficult for me to do. I hadn't considered that.
Well, look at what we have here.
Hello.
Truthfully, I never expected to see another civilized soul out here in Ettenmere. Something about the giant hairy monsters must keep people away. Good to meet you. The name is Ray Kildine, purveyor of fine sage-crafting goods and friend to the House of Ballads.
Hello. Tell me about the oratory.
It's a mystery to me. Fae come and go, but none of them ever pay me much mind. A while back, one of them dropped something in passing. They called it a cairn. I had it in my possession for one glorious night, before they pried it from my grip.
Okay.
I don't call any one village or city home. No, I'm a wanderer by nature, a merchant by trade. Most people just assume it's because I'm a restless spirit. Actually, it's because my wife wants me dead. If the two of you ever meet, don't tell her you found me. Please. She's terrifying.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, he's a legendary knight of the House of Ballads, its ruler. But I've never seen him slay anything. He doesn't even own a crown. Sure, Wenson and me are close friends, like brothers. And he doesn't mind at all if I camp outside the oratory here. Just so long as I clean up my mess. Magic, I suppose. They don't seem to do much of anything on their own. I heard Wenson mention something about an echo stone, but I don't know what that is. Sounds like trouble to me.
Okay. And
I've
Anthony?
been out here for weeks. Getting in is the easy part. It's getting back out that will get you killed. Lucky for me, Wenson and his friends have their oratory out here. Whatever an oratory is. They've never let me inside.
Oh, actually, okay, never mind. You've got some good stuff here. But damn. I'm just going to sell all junk. It's going to remove all of the whites that I had in my inventory, but I don't mind too much. Average dispel. Oh. Not bad. There you go. Tickle. Well, since we're here, we may as well pop our face in. Say hello to the king and all that. And since we're here, let's turn off my enchantments. I really enjoy this particular track. Hello.
Hello, I'm Lady Olaine. What do I call you? I prefer names to titles. Sometimes we here at the House of Ballads can get a little caught up in the veneration.
Fair.
Of course, you're Sagril now, as it should be. Welcome.
Tell me what you know of the Tuatha.
I have not met one myself, but there is word that Tuatha have been glimpsed in the shadows of western Dalantarth. Our kind survives by the grace of nature, and there is nothing natural about the Tuatha. When the roots are poisoned, the fruit spoils on the vine.
What about yourself?
Call me Olaine. The others will never call me anything but Lady Olaine, Knight of the Golden Knot, Destroyer of Sreng, and Keeper of the Fenian Cycle. I won a seat in the House of Ballads many seasons ago. Back then I was lost, and I desired a new telling, one with meaning. Your kind might call it a purpose.
And what of the King Wenson?
He's an incredible creature, unique in every way. No other Fae hero has grasped the imagination of our people like he has. No one knows why it is happening. Not even Hallam the White. Yet every day we can feel it. Like a shiver of coming autumn. A deadly frost on the morning air. I believe it is due to what the Tuatha have wrought with their flames of war. The world burns. None of us can escape the cleansing fire.
Okay. So there's something gnawing at the Fae kind. Court of Summer?
Mortals have kingdoms and tribes and nations. We Fae are connected to one another by a deeper understanding, a magic from which we've all been born. The Court of Summer is a circle of elders that, for lack of a better word, governs our kind.
And what of the Court of Enchantments?
It may seem silly to outsiders, but the Court of Enchantments has become very meaningful to the Fae of the Summer Court. Our songs live on despite the decline in magic.
And now, finally, to the big question, Bloody Bones.
Famor was no friend to his kind even before he was cursed. It is good that Ferrara's lot in the telling is to end the fiend's days. He deserves it.
A bit harsh, but okay. Of course, we will go to the king last. Here's the Echo Stone. This House of Ballads Echo Stone does not respond to your attempt to interact with it. Perhaps it has something to do with a large spherical slot found on the front of the relic. It appears that another magical item is needed to make the Echo Stone function. I forget when we get our first Echo. Oh, wait. Oh, those are the cairns that we would use, but apparently we can't pick them up. Look, Sagril is a rogue. I'm just being true to my nature. Oh, that roguish Sagril. What a mischievous lout he is. Oh. Stealing things from King Wenson again.
Welcome, Sir Sagril. May I congratulate you on your victory in Gorgowath.
You may.
I am Queen Belmaid, love of King Wenson and Grand Lady of the House of Ballads.
How's the telling going?
This realm is at the mercy of cycles, of seasons, and the role of the Fae is no different. The telling is the ongoing story in which we all play an integral part.
And the oratory?
It is difficult to see from its current condition, but the oratory was once the finest venue for performances of the Summer Court canon. The voices still linger. We regaled many a king under the oratory's grand canopy. But those seasons have passed. Our time has passed.
That's an interesting thing to say. And what of yourself?
I do not speak of my exploits, unless to warn against the pride that engulfs all who celebrate the telling. We are symbols of a greater truth, not the truth itself. I am best known for my infiltration of the Maid of Windermere's kingdom beyond the hills. It was I who shattered her ambitions to topple the Summer Court.
Okay. Tell me of the Maid of Windermere.
She is our nemesis. The villain we in the House of Ballads are destined to thwart through all the seasons of the telling. If there is trouble, the Maid is at its origin.
Sounds like a pretty rough role. A lot to have. Tell me of the king.
He represents all that is pure and just in the Summer Court. He is the vibrancy of life, what the Winter Court has always sought to darken with its decaying ways. It is likely that you do not understand our need for continuity, our desire to repeat the past for the good of the coming future. What then is your drive to create a bloodline? There's no difference. The House of Ballads is our family tree. It is the sire we look to for wisdom.
An interesting way to think about it there. I love the Fae in this, and I like the lore around them.
The Fae of the East are not our enemies. We count them among our kind. At least we did. Times change. That is such a mortal thing to say.
Okay, thank you very much. Right, let's go talk with the king. Hello, King Wenson.
When Hallam told me a mortal had taken the open seat, I did not believe him. But here you stand before me. Impressive. It is a pity about Sagril, a grand hero. But there's not time to raise the king's token in his honor. We need every hand carrying a sword for the coming battle. We've come to aid Sir Ferrara, our brother in the Court of Enchantments. It is time for his telling of the Ballad of Bloody Bones. Few know the truth of the House of Ballads, that we are not the actual heroes of myth. Those knights have gone, passing into the cycle, or moving on to nobler adventures. However, it is our wish for the great songs to endure, that seasons of Fae would sing them before the fires. True power is in returning to what matters. So the House of Ballads was established, and worthy warriors were found to act in the roles of Wenson, Bellmaid, and the others. To tell these tales is a great honor.
Manic Manifest says, ew, mortality. Odd time for me to boot up Mortal Shell. Fair enough. Tell me of Sir
He
Ferrara.
is one who prefers action to discussion. A tempestuous firebrand who would rather pursue the mortal flesh than any other of life's mysteries. That is why his ballad is such a stirring one. Ferrara will always be the lovable rogue who finally chooses another over himself. Timeless is what it is.
And the king's token.
It is an amulet worn by all King Wensons in the telling. I wear it, as have all the kings who rose and fell at the mercy of the seasons. Only he who wears the king's token is worthy of walking in Wenson's stead, of singing the most important songs of the Summer Court.
And tell me of yourself.
There is no need to kneel. Honestly, I wish I could do away with all this king nonsense altogether. The tragedy we face, it is not legend. It is real. It is now. Yes,
Oh, that's a very interesting
I
way of
am
putting
the
it.
acting Wenson. But the true king has been gone for many seasons. I am the fifth such Fae to hold the title. And at times like this, I wish I did not.
Probably the most, well, mortal of the Fae that we've talked to in regards to their reaction to the telling.
I do not speak of magic with a knowing tongue, but I do know that the persistence of Fey songs is eternally linked to the enchanted lore stones in which they exist. When mortals began to use magic to create, change, and even destroy their own lore stones, it was decided that the ballads of the Summer Court needed better protection. The cairns are a new kind of lore stone, Hallam's way of keeping outside influence from affecting our stories, from corrupting them as the days pass and seasons transpire.
What of the Court of Summer?
Like all other Fae in the Western lands, I am a subject of the Court of Summer, our wise council of elders. They are responsible for the well-being of our kind.
And the Court of
We are
Enchantments?
legendary champions of the telling, brought together for the purpose of ensuring Summer Court glory for seasons to come.
Finally, tell me of the Ballad of Bloody Bones and the reason I'm here.
It is a ballad of obsession and sacrifice, one of the summer's oldest. Bloody Bones was not always as a terror. No, he was once called Famor, a counselor to Isa himself. Sadly, he was driven by lust, and by his need to possess whatever he desired. Taking Lord Isa's lover, he fled with her to his hollow of Uduath. When the maiden was rescued, Isa cursed Famor. He could not die, and his soul would never enter the Great Cycle. He became an abomination, known only as Bloody Bones. Every few seasons, Bloody would emerge and steal away a maiden to make his bride. That is, until he took the beloved of Sir Ferrara.
Where is Sir Ferrara?
Ferrara went in pursuit of his nemesis, for Bloody Bones has emerged, poised to abduct a maiden to be his mistress. So goes his song. You will need to revive Ferrara after the battle. I can only assume Hallam would not have sent you unprepared for this task. Go to Ferrara, and quickly. When the two of you finish, I will await you at the House of Ballads in the north. Do be careful, Sagril.
I will try. Darkest Order says, the telling is beginning to sound more and more like the turning of the wheel. Each time it turns, more or less the same things happen, but not necessarily the same persons.
Uduath is northwest, on the shores of Ettenmere. It is sealed by a powerful spell, but Bloody's magic is weak, and you should be able to gain entrance. Good
All right.
luck.
Thank you very much. All right, let's go. The king sounds the least... committed is the wrong word. He resents the commitment to tradition of all of the Court of Enchantment that we've met so far. Really stands out. Oh. Oh, this is awkward. Yep. Nope. Bony boy doing the bony best to keep this scallywag off me. I appreciate it. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. Gotta take the news to Shieldring Creep. Rallying cry is done. Wait. Yeah, kill the acting shamans. Okay. These essence were well paced. I know, right? And now we have to play out the role of Sir Sagril, the rogue. I know. It's such a burden. I hate taking things that aren't mine. It's awful. But I'll do my best for the court, you know. It'd be wrong of me to allow Sir Sagril's legend to die with me. It'd be terrible. Ouch. Loot goblining intensifies. Yeah, pretty much. If you're not a loot goblin, then what are you? Why did that wolf have a healing ring? Okay. I'll swing back around this way, see if there's anything in the water down here. The Ettins are back now. But I'm in no rush to deal with them right now. Yeah, most things have respawned at this point. A little bit of something there. What we want to do is get over here. And dive in with Agarth. Is that a watery cave I spy? My explorer's heart is a tremble. What wonders will we find? An essence of fate. I've harvested literal fate. I am best alchemist. Skelly poof. We have over here. We have... I mean, to be honest, that boggart was well paid as well. There's a lootable rock in the cave? Not showing up on my treasures. Oh, you are quite right. You are quite right. I would have thought those would have shown up on my detect hidden, but apparently not. Anything to gather? No, not really, no. Alright, let's go and grab this charm. Without his protection. Not a bad one to have. Right then. I do not have my reckoning mode active, sadly. Need to dodge that in the future, when possible. Bony Boy did an amazing job of keeping them occupied. Wait a second. Let me down, let me down, let me down. Ah, god damn it. Okay, chat, you're going to be angry at me for wasting time. But what if I was to tell you it's not a waste? Because I am about to go and gather a treasure chest that otherwise I would completely forget. That's right. That's right. I spotted it earlier. I made a mental note. Oh, I need to go and check that out. But then, I didn't go and check it out. So I was doing other things. I didn't forget. Apparently, I did go and check it out. So, yes, this was a waste of time. Never mind. Shut up. Right, I should go sleep for a bit. Enjoy the Etin hunting, folks. Take care, Demi. And chat was right again. God damn it. Chat, you gotta stop being so right.
Ever since this place was abandoned, strange beasts have moved in. Stay close.
And by stay close, you mean walk ahead? Or hello?
Keep quiet. We aren't safe here.
Okay. Are we gonna go through the door?
This place has been abandoned for so long that some Fate Weavers think it's just a legend.
There's something lurking downstairs. Wolves and an Etin. How does the Etin move? I'd like to try and go for a stealth kill if I'm able to. Ah, damn it. Almost did. I'm gonna save that Rackling mode, I think. Time for a drink? I concur. Chat, you heard the man. Drink. We'll do the same. What's that, boy? Someone's trying to stab me. Yeah, pretty much what just happened, yeah. Let's actually switch my quest to Into the Light so that my choices are more clear. Going this way. There's a hidden door and artifacts in this direction. I want them. I do like the aesthetic.